Meyers Manx again, from MyersManxForSale.com. We're going to show you a few more benefits this Meyers Manx 1 Dune Buggy has. I'm not sure whether to call this video wiring trouble, which is something you'll never have with this Dune Buggy, or all gauges removed in 10 minutes or less. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's take a look. The first thing you do, from the passenger side of the vehicle, reach underneath the dash, find the speedometer cable. You have to search around for it a little bit. You have to get your hand in there just right. There it is. Unscrew it. Pull back the speedometer cable. And that's the first thing. The next thing you do is take out these 6 chrome screws. This one's the toughest one. You have to put the tilt wheel down. The rest I'm going to cheat a little bit and use my drill. Wiggle the dash assembly out. And when you get it back a little bit, you'll see a 12 wire connector in behind it. You disconnect that. I have to get both hands on it. And there you have it. It's out and free. The headlight left on reminder is going off. That's a very top fuse. There it is. On the right side. Pull that fuse so you're not having to listen to that noise all the time. Let's put it on the workbench. Okay, there's the gauge cluster on the workbench. Here's the wire connector that you disconnected. As you can see, there's a lot of wires back there. On most Dune Buggies, if you look under the dash, it's a nightmare. It looks like a plate of spaghetti exploded or something. But it's almost easier to take this dash assembly out to change one of the light bulbs than it is to crawl underneath the dash with a light and try to find it and change it. Makes things a lot simpler. In my experience on Manx 1s, the fuel gauge has what they call a vibrator on it. It normally sits right here. But when you have the speedometer in the center of the dash, sometimes the wiper assembly will touch the vibrator. So I simply relocate it with a jumper wire and mount it to the back of one of the gauges, and it works fine. Let me show you something else. As you can see, with the dash assembly out, it's very easy to service the wiper assembly, to do any diagnosis there. Also, if you have to remove the whole assembly, it comes out through this opening. I also already have the radio wires ready to go if you want to install a radio. It has a constant hot, ignition hot, and the ground is there. You can see the fuse box down there. But it's a very serviceable setup. This is the way you want it.